the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Portland Trail Blazers. For Portland, both these teams excited about the matchup, feeling confident that they can prevail. We will see shortly how those aspirations pan out. Terry Stotts, in his third stop as a head coach, now with the Blazers, he's become one of the great offensive minds in the NBA over the years.
Excuse me, Ernie, I was sipping on some of that strawberry-flavored Shaq soda.
Okay.
But he has designed offense for a championship team, the Mavs in 2-11. They use a lot of Icy Hot products. I said to myself, man up, Mavs.
Well, is this a personal endorsement for Shaquille O'Neal?
Well, no, but I can clear it through the game.
Okay, well, shout out to 2K.
And Joel.
Okay. Well, you know, I think the one thing about Stotts is he's drawing from the guys that he's worked for or worked with. George Karl, Rick Alderman, Rick Carlisle, all have great offensive philosophies and different, and he's drawing from that.
Yeah, he has. Kevin Harlan, I don't think you're promoting anything, but take it away.
Shaq for radio, listen.
The always busy and popular East 4th Street here in Cleveland. Our setting today, Quicken Loans Arena, is just at the end of that block. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Cavaliers in an interconference battle here at the Quicken Loans Arena. And Portland starts out with the ball. McCollum against Smith. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Aminu.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
They just talked that one up to a little miscommunication. I'm sure they'll get on the same page.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Lillard and McCollum, the explosive backcourt pair. Farouk Aminu is out there with Turner. And it's Plumlee in at the center, filling out the middle. James, the pass to Thompson. Back to LeBron. And on the way from Irving for three. Can't hit that one. And it's Portland the other way. And a wide open look for McCollum. That three off the mark.
A shot he knows he needs to make when the defense sags off him. Still a little inconsistent from out there.
Got a piece of it. Irving against Lillard. Ball's knocked loose. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Irving throws it down.
Out in transition, Kyrie finds his spot down the court. Finishes the job.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Lillard. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
Well, he has to be able to use angles. He has to be a great finisher in tight spaces and to be able to throw his little body into the big guys. LeBron James' outside shooting has been up and down from the three-point line, but he doesn't really need to rely on it because he is this dominant in the paint and scoring around the rim.
No good on that one. Good D by McCollum. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. On defense, Portland. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Terry Stotts for a minute. He said he knows it's a test. This is one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. He told me we can't shut them down. That's unrealistic. But if we stick to our principles, if we communicate with each other and take away the easy things, we'll give ourselves a good chance. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update. And Coach's plan here tonight, a good one, guys.
And I agree with him. I think he's determined not to let the opposing offense dictate tempo. And I think that is a good game plan.
It has to be his goal every game. Reason why they don't play well when they play fast.
And here is Turner following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. Back to Turner. Tipped away and stolen by James. For the finish.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
He thrives in the open court. Such an aggressive finisher.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Well, the Cleveland Cavaliers definitely played at a slow pace. They've sped up the pace. They love the three-point shots. LeBron attacks so much in the inside. He creates a lot of open looks for the Cavs shooters to knock down threes.
And the Cavs no different. They're following the league trend of shooting more threes, but not the trend towards playing up-tempo.
No, not at all. They still can play half-court basketball and also still knock down threes. The reason why, they have a lot of guys that can stretch you out, and they have that guy LeBron James that can break down the defense.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
They double him with Irving. Pass to Plumlee. Back to McCollum. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Azili's checked in for Plumlee. Noah Vonleh comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Alan Crabb in for Evan Turner. Portland no good that time either. Cavaliers trailing. LeBron kicks to Shumpert. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I just love the combination of J.R. Smith and Shumpert. Offense, defense, both can score a little bit, both get out and sit out on the defensive end. Just a fantastic combination.
That one drops. He ties it up. And if you could combine the strengths of J.R. Smith and Iman Shumpert, Steve, you'd have one heck of a player.
Yeah, you have a player that's athletic and shoot the three, drive the basketball. The two play off each other well. Either way, they're both very good NBA players.
Now here's McCollum. 5 points in the game, just 5 on the clock. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
Festus Ezeli's one of those guys. He won't put up huge numbers in his stat sheet, but he's a great center with a strong defensive presence, and his offensive game is coming around.
And with Ezeli, perhaps why he isn't more widely known is his injury history. It is significant. He's missed Steve a lot of time.
Yeah, it has. I mean, you love when he's on the floor, does a lot of positive things. For him, it's just to get a little bit of luck. And what I mean by that, healthy luck to stay on the floor. Look, he's doing everything he can to get out of this funk. Just been a rough quarter shooting the basketball.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And for a guy as strong and as athletic as Shumpert is, he really doesn't get to the foul line enough, in my opinion.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Here's McCollum. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. It's tipped and stolen by Frye. Now Cleveland moving it up. Up again. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Crabb. Portland again missing. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And LeBron James gets it to go.
If you're the defense, you have to get back. LeBron, a monster out in the open court.
That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McCollum's got 8 points.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Launches it. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the team wants Shumpert to be a 3-and-D guy. Just has to be more consistent out there.
McCollum against Shumpert. McCollum dishes to Lillard. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Williams. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
That free throw, no good. A different look now for Portland. Davis comes in for Festus Ezeli, and it's Myers Leonard in for Vonleh. He hits the second from the line. Trailblazers trail by 4. Lillard outside. And the layup falls. He's got 7. LeBron drives in, missed inside.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
He is nearly impossible to guard from the three-point line when he gets a good look and a little space.
From deep, Williams, and that's not going to go. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Trailblazers out in front, leading by just 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Because this is a team full of sharp shooters whose eyes light up when given the opportunity to shine. And they are really knocking them down right now.
And right now we're seeing the rise of great passing in the NBA, so valuable offensively, obviously. Is that a natural talent of players, or is it a mentality? Is it a learned aspect of the game? How would you classify it?
All of the above, Kevin. There are some guys that make the right pass, but they see the open guy they're hitting. Then there's some guys that can see 2 plays ahead and see the play developing. And then there are some guys that got to learn how to become passers. You know, you have a lot of, as long as you pass it, it's pretty good. But then there's some guys that just gift it.
Who are some of the guys that you mentioned who can see a play or 2 ahead? Who are some of those guys that have that kind of feel for the game?
Like Chris Paul. I mean, he sees the floor so well and see the play developing before it happens. LeBron James is another guy like that. Rondo is one of the best, I think, in the business. A lot of guys being able to see the floor. Ricky Rubio can see the floor pretty well. So a lot of guys, I think, can really pinpoint passes and see the play develop.
Sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. And it's Dunleavy in at the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Feathery touch in the painted area serves Love very well.
Turner passes to Leonard. Thompson with the rebound. Cavaliers leading. Here's Smith. Goes back up. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. So he comes up empty at the line.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
Turner with it, looking for his first basket still in this one. Offensive rebound. Davis kicks to Turner. Aminu against Smith. Here's Crabbe, back to Aminu. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. Aminu's got his first bucket in this one. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Irving against Turner. Irving kicks to Smith. Love outside. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Portland trailing here. Inside, Turner. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
These are the type of games you love. You can't predict. The only thing you know is it's going to be a close one.
Irving's shot is good. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Now here's Cram. He's covered closely. Here's Turner. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Coach Tyronn Lue played 11 years in the NBA, played for numerous teams, played for some unbelievable coaches. Phil Jackson, to name one. Played with some greats, Michael Jordan, Kobe, Shaq, Dirk Nowitzki, and the list goes on and on. He's seen it all.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, LeBron James has stepped up over the years, both on and off the court. Of course, he plays with that reckless abandon, but off the floor, he's been very involved and vocal about social issues. And more dramatically, he entrusted his marketing empire to his childhood friends. LeBron recalled, people called it the worst decision ever. All this to 3 guys who didn't finish college. We got dirt thrown on all of us, but I always believed in him. Kevin, you can't say it hasn't worked out.
He's broken the mold, D.A. Thank you.
And using that big body to kind of carve out space, Ezeli loves to score off missed shots.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 7 points for Kyrie Irving. And Lue coached under Doc Rivers in Boston and in Los Angeles, and back in 2014 became the highest paid assistant coach in NBA history.
He was the runner-up at the time for the head coaching position. Instead, he became the associate head coach in charge of the team's defense. When the team decided to make a change, the line of succession was clear.
The Trailblazers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight, and that one falls for Ezeli.
The last pick in the first round back in 2012, Ezeli has become a solid rotational player.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. LeBron, he's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. And a switch here also for Portland. Lillard's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. The Cavaliers have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Steve, you played in your 14-year career mainly at that shooting guard. Great size for the position at 6'7". Is size still the same advantage? The Trailblazers have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. And here is Williams. On the wing, Shumpert. Plumlee with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And good passing setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Williams kicks to James. And the dunk by LeBron.
The quick first step of James, along with his power, that's the difference on the drive.
1:22 left to play here in the half.
Set up, set up.
The floater. The Cavaliers pull it in. Shumpert in the corner. He kicks to Jefferson. From deep, Williams. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Lillard. McCollum outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
Especially when it's treating you as well as treating him. The bulk of his points today have come from the three-point line.
Now here's Jefferson, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Jefferson's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Lillard attacking from the baseline. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Some players have a hard time when they're giving up so many inches, but he doesn't.
Takes a 3, and another 3 for Portland.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's LeBron, and he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 14.
Obviously, this is where James is so difficult to defend, can beat you with a variety of moves inside, just like that one.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Lillard from outside. The shot, no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Trailblazers lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, what needs to happen in the third quarter to get this game under control?
We got to get multiple stops. You know, our coach keeps track on the back of the bench of, consecutive stops. So coming out the second half, we got to get multiple stops, multiple efforts. And then, on offense, just got to execute.
Yeah, those multiple stops are how you get runs going. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be breaking down all the action for you. C.J. McCollum was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
The thing I like was how they were making a conscious effort to work the ball inside. They should do the same in the second half. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Whether running the offense through the post, driving it, doesn't matter. Get to the rim, and the rest will take care of itself.
That concludes our halftime presentation. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
Glad to have you back with us in Cleveland as we take a look down at the outside portion of Quicken Loans Arena. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the 3 as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
I am surprised. Streaky shooter, but he is hot right now.
So it's the Cavaliers now. It's a 3-point game. Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Lillard and McCollum, the explosive backcourt pair. Plumlee out there with Aminu, and it's Turner in at the 3 slot.
Leaving the defense shell-shocked at this point. LeBron having one of his nights.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Yeah, he's one of those players. He operates at a different speed versus the defense.
Now, here's Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Smith with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the inside. Here's Aminu.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
2 free throws for Aminu. The Cavaliers' shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Great play calling. The execution. 3 for 3 to start the half.
And a player of LeBron's caliber is expected to be a leader. It's a role he's never shied away from, Steve, and certainly he has filled the bill.
Not at all. Coming out of high school, he's always been a leader. LeBron is someone who loves his teammates and wants to stay close to them. But at the end of the day, he's all about winning. He's not shy about telling his teammates what they have to do to get the W.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Irving dishes to LeBron. He kicks it to Love. Evan Turner pulls it in. Portland's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. They get it again. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And it's Thompson with the jam.
The powerful body of Thompson, easily able to absorb contact and finish.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Outside Turner, back to Lillard. They set the pick. Turner with it. He's picked up by Irving. Here's Lillard. Here's Aminu. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Aminu's got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
Second chance points can kill you. You must concentrate on the defensive glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Turner, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. And the dunk by James.
Powerful high flyer. LeBron attacks the rim like no one else.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Lillard gets double teamed. Stolen by Thompson. The drive by James. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. LeBron's got 11 points here in just the second half. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
All right, bring it in. Let's talk, gentlemen.
We are allowing Lillard to take over this game. They will keep feeding him on the block until we give them a reason to stop. I want us fronting him in the paint. Be active out there and deny the entry pass. No easy buckets now, all right? We got this.
My wife didn't like it.
I was just going to say, how'd your family react to all that?
Well, the one thing about it is my kids weren't old enough to change. They weren't in school yet, so that helped.
Huge.
My wife, I got to give her a lot of credit. She did a good job of being the champion at home while I was gone.
Do you know what they say? Behind every successful man is a surprised wife. You and I are lucky in that regard, aren't we?
Yes, indeed. He's always one step ahead of the game. Passes like that show off his court vision.
J.R. Smith on the wing. He dishes it to Thompson. Irving for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 6th assist on the night.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 12. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Thompson passes to Love. Dunleavy kicks to Irving. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Crab with the ball. He's against Smith. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Leonard.
That's a great example of the importance of chemistry. He knew where his teammate wanted the ball, and he put it right there.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You know what? It's a big momentum builder for sure. That could be a game-changing moment there.
Smith wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Inside, here's Crab, and he makes good on the layup. Crab's got his first points in this one.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play,
getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
You know what? You constantly have to be making adjustments in this league if you want to stay on your game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Channing Frye's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for Dunleavy. Amon Shumpert's checked in for Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now, here's Vonleh. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Dishes it to Cram. Here's Lillard. Lillard again missing.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
And yeah, you look at him and look at his face, his expressions. He has definitely lost his confidence.
Now here's Shumpert. He's got 6. Feeds to Fry. Shot clock at 6. Just his first attempt. That one wide left. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lillard attacking and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
That will be in his head. The next time he comes down the lane, he'll have thoughts about that one.
Yeah, easy call.
The Cavaliers have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. First one falls for him. So for the Trailblazers, Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Davis. And it's Aminu in for Leonard. And so Thompson nails both of them. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Passes to Aminu. To the inside. Here's Ezeli. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Ezeli is a nuisance to deal with on these kinds of shots. Defense really has no choice but to get physical with him when he gets a look like that.
For Portland, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And that one falls for Ezeli. And so Ezeli nails both of them. Williams dishes to Jefferson. Outside Williams. No good on that last second attempt there. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Just make simple passes. We got caught trying to make a great pass out of the simple pass.
Great communicator. Terry Stotts always teaching and developing his guys.
And he likes that they're playing unselfishly, that they're willing to pass, but take some mustard off the hot dog.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Portland trailing here. We've got Jefferson. Amon Shumpert is out there with Irving. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's LeBron in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. One drops. He ties it up. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The Cavaliers shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. LeBron passes to Irving. The 3. The rebound by Ezeli. Portland's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Pass to McCollum. Shoots. Yep, right through the net. McCollum's got 19 points.
Just a great battle these two teams are waging here today.
These are the type of games I wish we could see every night. Both these teams fighting for boards, loose balls. Every bucket counts.
Jefferson. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Keeping his head on a swivel, LeBron locates the open man.
The Trailblazers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Shots good by Turner. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
I don't think the defense have given up. I just think it's too much offensive firepower to hold in check.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Shumpert, and Portland with a change here too. Lillard's checked in.
And that's rough. He did have 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from LeBron.
Doesn't let the contact affect the shot. Great focus by LeBron.
Now here's Turner. And Aminu kicks to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using...
Oh!
Yes. Goodness. And that is a punch to the jaw. This game, as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game.
Ooh, well, I don't think he planned it too far in advance. That was one of those things, Greg, that just happens. And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Irving for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Lillard outside. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. From past the arc, sinks the three-pointer. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
And that evened things out. He had a 3 early in the first half, now gets 1 in the second.
And here's Love for 3. That one doesn't drop. Now Portland takes it the other way. McCollum with the ball. Now Smith defending. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. And the slam dunk by Irving.
And that's vintage Kyrie. He has the blow-by speed to get past defenders off the dribble.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Irving against Lillard. Back to McCollum. Now the pass to Aminu. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Turner. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Timeout.
Turner's got 10 points.
Hustle up, let's go. Start it. This W is ours. We have worked too hard to walk out of here without a W. I am tired.
The only way to stop him from killing them from the three-point land, they have to find a way to deny him the ball or at the very least disrupt his rhythm.
Thompson, he's checked in for Richard Jefferson. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He does not like the high foul number in this game. He told them, you've got to stop biting on the shot fake. Stop gambling for steals. That's giving them easy points at the line. We'll see how they respond.
One of the league's great competitors, the second LeBron catches the ball, you can see he's looking to rise to the occasion.
For the finish. Oh!
Yes. Goodness. Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
The Trailblazers have gotten it done so far from the field here in the 4th, going 6 for 7. And Lillard kicks to Turner, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. The shot's good from Plumlee.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Love right side. Buries it down low.
Rising to the challenge. That's a big bucket by Kevin Love.
Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the 4th. A tremendous offensive outburst. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Plumlee with a screen on Smith. McCollum, no good. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Smith, no luck.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a whole different ball game down low when this fella's lurking around.
Portland leading. Lillard with no one around. They get the rebound. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Irving with the ball. Lillard picks him up, and it's good. 2 points. 16 points for Kyrie Irving.
Calm in the heat of the storm. Kyrie with a big bucket.
Here's Lillard. And that's collected by Love.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
You know I love that crunch time. This is where the big-time players are made.
On the wing, Turner. Lots of room. And the shot no good, a bit short.
To me, that's just a loss of focus. He was wide open from one of his favorite spots.
Smith against McCollum. Love dishes to Thompson. Buries it.
Refining his skill set inside. You see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lillard outside. He feeds it to McCollum. The shot. And James pulls it down. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
You know how accurate JR is from 3. That's how relatively inaccurate he can be from the line sometimes.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 4. 16 seconds left in the game. $16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Lillard. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
His teammate was wide open there. Definitely the right choice to pass it out and let him take the shot.
And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. It's the first that will put them up by 2.
You know he's a perennial all-NBA first-teamer, but LeBron is also one of the league's top spokesmen. Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
Shot from the inbound. It's in!
Your go-to guy in these situations. LeBron has been here before plenty of times.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 5. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, coaches tell them take the easy points in a hurry and then foul as soon as possible.
They don't have a whole lot of time left, so that strategy makes the most sense.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
You know, Kyrie is a star in this league, but he has a chance to be a superstar.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
Thanks very much. Kyrie, big numbers for you tonight, and I always wonder what it's like to be in a zone like that offensively.
Feels amazing. More importantly, we got the win, and I couldn't have done it without my teammates that did a heck of a job of competing every single minute of this game. It took everybody's effort from our bench. It took a 15-man effort, and I'm glad we got the win.
15 men, but one man was the difference. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. Boy, I don't know what his coach said to him at the half, but he came out of the tunnel firing. Awesome scoring display in the third quarter.
He was dominant, throwing one haymaker after another, and the crowd absolutely loved it. They were eating it up. It's a love affair between him and this city, especially when he's tearing it up like that. He delivered a beauty tonight.
I'm floored by how well he shot the ball. He was unstoppable. I don't mean just the points. The ability to create opportunities for himself and then deliver, now that's a superstar effort.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.